So welcome back to Goomadies Coins and Banknotes, and today we have a 1 shilling from 1904, and it is probably the most common silver coin in the United Kingdom at the time. For comparison, you're over German 1 mark, and this is roughly the equivalent purchasing power, although silver content probably is a little bit smaller. Okay, so this is a 5.65 gram coin. It's 92.5% silver, so that's silver sterling. It's 23.5% millimeter in diameter, so that's going across the coin. If you want radius, you take it from the center to the end. So that's how you would get the volume if you use the mathematical formula. And the thickness is 1.4 millimeters, and as you can see, it's reeded, and this is pretty coarse reading for a coin like this. If you take the shilling that was issued later, they have finer milling, and also they're a little bit thicker. They weigh a bit more because of different metal. So this is the first type of shilling issued for Edward VII, and also it is the first issue with this design, but the first coin was dated 1902, and they replaced the Queen Victoria design. So what we have is we have a line, so the English line at the top of the crown, so I believe that's probably the Edwardian crown, and we have the denomination 1 shilling, so this is 1/20th of a pound, or during the changeover it is worth 5 pence. So it's equivalent to the 5 pence, although this was demonetised when they removed the large 5 pence coin from circulation in 1990. So this coin, we have Fidei Defender, India, Imperial, so it mentions India. And on this side we have the portrait by George William de Soulis, and he also designed the reverse of the coin. So de Soulis didn't design that many coins for the both sides, especially the reverse. He done a lot for the actual effigy of the monarchs, Queen Victoria, Edward VII and George V. Okay, and he's got a little bit of crown. Now this coin I'll grade as probably very good, maximum fine. There's just too much detail missing on the ear, around here, and the neck, and the forehead. It's just pretty plain. This should have a bit more detail, nose and the eyes, but not much. You should be able to see a lot of fine lines from the ear to the actual chin, also the back of the head. And also, we are missing a lot of detail to the lion and the crown. So this is a pretty low quality coin. Now I believe this has lost about 0.10 of a gram of silver, so it's roughly weighs about 6.5 grams. And the mintage for this year is 2,040,010. So, and the bullion value on the 24th of the 4th 26 is $17.60. So this is pretty good coin if you want a bullion value, but if you're going to buy one with eBay, I was going to say Wikipedia, no, I don't think you can buy these on there. You're probably going to pay a little bit more than the actual bullion value of these coins. Okay, so this is the information on Numista. You can see it has an actual pretty much uncirculated coin. We had the specifications for the actual coin down here, the Krause number as well, so look up these, and you've got different catalogs. So this is a Numista catalog number, and also it has some information about our dates, and we have the mintage figure. So this is about 2,040,100. So it's a pretty low mint coin for actually shillings, but not the lowest for this design. And here we had the bullion value. So if you log into this website, you can actually change the currency that you're using. I use Australian dollars because, well, I'm in Australia, but you can change it almost any currency, probably except for Transnistria. Yeah, probably it's probably the only currency you can't. One does. Oh no, so Somaliland shilling. So it's another one. Okay, all coin values. There's some more information. Has more of a what you're going to pay for them. I reckon the low grades. This is not reflective of the current market because it should be about £8 minimum. So a very good coin, probably £6-7 based on the loss of metal on the coin, and the higher values probably would not move because of the base metal value of the coin. But really, there is a minimum that you're going to be paying for one of these. Okay, on eBay says we got 36 listings, so some of them are not it. So the lowest we have is $22 for a pretty low grade coin, and it's really a coin only good for stacking. Okay, one that I have, which is similar to my grade, it's about $40, so it's double the actual bullion value. Then you got other ones, 906. We're not taking into account any of the ones that are not the date that we want. You got 2 shillings. They're actually quite nice. I like that. Okay, another 904, 68, and then we got various dates. 76. Yeah, so this is because of the mintage 2 million. It's actually a pretty scarce coin. It's not rare. Rare is actually probably 2,500 or less coins. Okay, for Soul, got $34 for a one that's pretty low grade. Let's see if, come on. Yeah. That's in better condition than my one. So 06, 04, $40. That's also in better condition than mine. So my one's probably closer to bullion value. Yeah, it's actually got a lot more detail than what I have. So I'd say it's very fine. And I'll need some sleep. Okay, so here's a low grade. $14. So that's pretty much lower than bullion for this year anyway. And then we've got some other coins. So here's a whole set. Got a florin and 2 shillings. 904.28, 16. Yeah, so you can get some that are actually lower than bullion, but that's usually if it's someone puts in the incorrect price. So this would have been good to get, $34 anyway. So yeah, not too many have sold. It's probably not too many on the market. Anyway, that's the United Kingdom 1 shilling, 1904. Yeah, pity. I need to actually get a bit of coin in this, and then I can just dump this off for bullion value, because I probably would have made a bit of money anyway when these coins are only $10 in bullion value. Anyway, thank you very much. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time, and don't shit your pants.